Diana's earrings and a secret card. The Prince of Wales was caught red-handed. The emotion in a handshake. See the genuine gesture from the German First Lady that broke royal protocol. This historic visit is rewriting the past. Handshake, the icy welcome. William and Kate as diplomatic firewall. The start of a critical state visit, the first by a German president in 27 years, was entrusted to the new generation of the monarchy, the Prince and Princess of Wales. Their mission was clear: to inject charm and modernity into a historically fraught relationship. The Prince and Princess of Wales have officially kicked off a major royal event by welcoming the German president and his wife to the UK for a historic state visit. This opening move by King Charles III to delegate the initial greeting highlights the immense confidence placed in William and Kate as the monarchy's most effective diplomatic assets. Their very presence signals a shift from the staid formality of the past to a focus on personal connection and relatability. The pair welcomed Frank-Walter Steinmeier and his wife Elke Budenbender to the UK at Heathrow Airport on behalf of the King, where they carried out their customary greeting role. The scene at Heathrow was choreographed with meticulous symbolism, designed to convey respect and parity. A carpet lining party, formed of the King's Color Squadron, Royal Air Force, was in position for the arrival of the President's Bundesrepublik Deutschland plane, which featured a stripe made of the colors of the German flag. The merging of the two nations' emblems on the tarmac serves as a powerful, non-verbal statement of unity and renewed partnership. Psychologically, it sets a tone of equal footing, essential for successful high-level talks following the geopolitical tremors of recent years. Gem: Diana's ghost and the dress of power. Kate's emotional arsenal. In royal engagements, clothing and jewelry are never merely aesthetic choices. They are calculated statements of emotion, history, and allegiance. Catherine, the Princess of Wales, executed this diplomatic dress code flawlessly. William, in a smart suit, greeted the King's guests alongside Kate, who was wearing a Burberry dress with a blue coat by Sarah Burton for Alexander McQueen, with a matching hat, her hair down and straight, and earrings which belonged to William's late mother Diana, Princess of Wales, and a Prince of Wales feathers brooch. The choice of the blue coat, a color associated with trust and stability, from Alexander McQueen, a quintessentially British design house, asserted national pride, while the brooch reinforced the core institution. However, the emotional heart of her attire lay in the earrings, the diamond and sapphire heirlooms of Princess Diana. By wearing them, Kate subtly invoked the memory of William's mother, a global icon of warmth and outreach. This is a masterstroke in emotional diplomacy, instantly humanizing the stern royal machine and creating a connection rooted in familial tenderness rather than rigid hierarchy. The profound impact of this approach was immediately visible in the German First Lady's genuine reaction. The royal couple shook hands with the president and his wife, with Ms. Budenbender bringing her hand to her chest as she smiled and chatted with Kate. In nonverbal communication, touching the chest near the heart is a powerful universal signal of sincerity, deep respect, and personal warmth. It suggests that Kate's empathetic manner, perhaps influenced by the Diana connection, cut through the formal stiffness, eliciting an authentic emotional response from Ms. Budenbender. Memo: the human touch. William's secret card and the pressure of perfection. Even at the highest levels of global diplomacy, the simple act of remembering a name can carry immense psychological weight. William's small, relatable gesture during the introductions offered a moment of levity and vulnerability. Also waiting at the airport in West London was a welcome party which included Met Police Deputy Commissioner Matt Jukes and the British Ambassador to Germany Andrew Mitchell. Kate, who was wearing black boots and holding a clutch bag, and William stood chatting with the German President and First Lady on the red carpet. The brief pause for introductions revealed the meticulous preparation required. William proceeded to introduce them to the waiting dignitaries and could be seen to be holding and reading a piece of white card, as he announced the names of those in the lining party. This tiny, handheld cheat sheet is a testament to the high-stakes environment where one small slip-up can dominate headlines. It underscores the immense psychological burden on the royals to honor and recognize every dignitary present. Mr. Steinmeier smiled as he chatted to the prince as William guided the guests along the red carpet. The German president's warm reaction to William's efficiency suggests an appreciation for the smooth execution of the protocol. Castle: A Festive Truce, Windsor Castle's Grand Stage. The official ceremonial welcome shifted the focus to the majesty of King Charles and Queen Camilla at the historic residence. William and Kate then traveled back to Windsor, where they will enjoy a carriage ride through the streets to the castle. Mr. Steinmeier will then receive a ceremonial welcome in the castle quadrangle, attended by the King Charles, Queen Camilla, William and Kate. The climax of the first day, the state banquet, was set against a backdrop designed to dazzle and distract. Later tonight, the German leader will then be feted with a grand state banquet in the historic royal residence's St. George's Hall with a host of senior royals in attendance. In a remarkable move blending the formality of state with the warmth of the season, the hall was transformed. A 6-meter (19.6 feet) Nordmann fir Christmas tree in St. George Hall, where the banquet will take place, has been illuminated with 3,000 lights and decked out in shimmering green and gold ornaments and stretches up to the vaulted ceiling, with garlands adorning the room's balconies. The sheer scale of the festive decorations serves a psychological purpose: to create an atmosphere of conviviality and shared culture, the European tradition of Christmas, deliberately shifting the focus away from the weightier matters of international politics and historical rivalry. Dove from wounds to work, the path of reconciliation. The following days of the state visit are intricately designed to navigate the painful history between the UK and Germany while charting a cooperative future. Tomorrow morning, Mr. Steinmeier will privately lay flowers at the tomb of the late Queen Elizabeth II in the castle's St. George's Chapel, before joining the King and Queen for a big help-out reception to showcase the impact volunteering can have on communities. Honoring the late Queen and celebrating community service, a core focus of King Charles III's reign, are symbolic acts of respect and partnership. The state visit is historic not just for its infrequency, but for its context. The state visit will be the first time a German president has been hosted on a state visit in 27 years, and only the fifth state visit from Germany since 1958. It reinforces King Charles' aggressive diplomatic agenda in a post-Brexit world. The trip will also mark the third inward state visit for King Charles this year, after welcoming French President Emmanuel Macron in July and US President Donald Trump in September. President Steinmeier's frequent presence, including his attendance at the coronation, signals a commitment to deepening this relationship. President Steinmeier has visited Britain on several occasions, most recently to attend Their Majesty's coronation in May 2023. Crucially, the visit is not confined to royal halls. Outside of the planned royal events, Mr. Steinmeier will visit Downing Street for talks with Prime Minister Keir Starmer on Wednesday afternoon and join a meeting of UK and German business leaders. Mr. Steinmeier will also address Parliament on Thursday. The most profoundly moving and psychologically resonant event is reserved for the end. The German president and his wife will pay a poignant visit on Friday with the Duke of Kent to lay a wreath at the ruins of the old Coventry Cathedral, which was bombed by the Germans during the Second World War. This act of public penance and reconciliation is timed to coincide with a critical anniversary. This year marks the 85th anniversary of the Coventry Blitz in November 1940, in which 568 people were killed and 4,300 homes destroyed, along with the Cathedral Church of St. Michael. The visit to Coventry is a powerful, cathartic closing statement. By acknowledging the depth of past tragedy, the two nations demonstrate a genuine commitment to a future built on mutual respect and shared memory. This moment of historical reckoning is the emotional anchor of the entire state